Real coaching insights through football gaming. It's season 3 under head coach Giovanni Rigatoni, and Bologna State is off to a 5-0 start. The team absolutely dominated Baylor last week, continuing to look good in Big 12 action. They now rank number 3 in the country and are leading a very competitive Big 12 race with 4 total teams in the top 25. Gideon Davidson continues to be in the Heisman discussion, and Charlie Collins remains sidelined with a foot fracture. The offense has looked unstoppable so far, but the defense has been hot and cold. Can they put it all together this week against Iowa State? This is the Rigatoni recipe, a college football dynasty played on Heisman difficulty using the default cupcake roster, all from a former coach's perspective. So smash that like button to go 6-0, hit subscribe to stay undefeated in Big 12 play, or leave a comment if you believe pasta should be its own food group. Before we dive into this week's game, I also want to give a quick shout out to Cameron Teague on being the all-time Bologna State leader in rushing touchdowns. For as many great running backs that have come through Bologna State under Coach Rigatoni, still none of them compare to Keontae Tyson in the 2025 campaign. Let's get started with this week's action. Iowa State plays a sub-nickel defense with an over and under front, a penny and over flex front, along with a mint front with some load and mug fronts from the nickel. On offense, they run a variety of shotgun formations and randomly have a wildcat set that I don't expect to see too much. On paper, we've played better opponents this season, but it's Heisman difficulty, so anything can happen, folks. So here we go. We're going to jump right into this game. They actually went with a tight formation on both sides. We started with a Tampa 2. We have not run Tampa 2 really much at all this season. I was really hoping our corner would pick up this crossing route a little bit better than he did, but they're able to get 10 yards on the first play. They ran a turbo-style offense, so it was really important that we got lined up quickly and got in the right play, and we'll see if it makes a difference. The quarterback's able to break a tackle there on 3rd and 3 and get a first down, so kind of frustrating there. They go with the jet motion, running back coming across. He's able to get 5, and then on 2nd and 5, we get a little bit flat-footed on defense because of the turbo, so they got another first down. This first drive's already not looking great for us. 1st and 10, quarterback quick drop. They hit us on a seam ball, which I wasn't expecting because we had coverage for that. 1st and 10 again, they're finding an inside running lane, but he's only able to get 4 out of it. 2nd and 6, inside zone. That even could have popped for a little bit more, but he's only able to get a couple yards. And then here again, 3rd and 4, trying to protect the sticks. We dropped a little bit deeper than I would have liked, but bingo. Still there on the interception for LJ Green. Great job there to get a turnover. Bologna State on the field. First drive out for Bologna State, Gideon Davidson, potential Heisman winner. Only able to get 2 there, but moving the ball a little bit. 2nd and 8, we go underneath to Harris. He's able to get a chunk, and then 3rd and 5, we're going to go shock Y option. Didn't like it on the right side. Bullock does a nice job coming back to the left and underneath to Davidson to get us a first down. We're putting enough stuff on film now where teams are going to start figuring us out, so we have to beat them with more than just our bread and butter. Bo Jackson on first down, able to get a nice gain. Davidson with a gain of 3. 2nd and 7, we just tried to go with an inside dive with 3 tight ends, not there. This Iowa State defensive line was truly giving us problems early on. 3rd and 8, we go with an angle screen. Davidson able to make the catch and squeezes past the linebacker. So 2 plays on 3rd down. Davidson is bailing us out in the passing game. 1st and 10, Bologna State, go with a flanker drive. We like the comeback on the sideline. We get another first down. And then 1st and 10 in the red zone. Bo Jackson, power, weak side. The spider salute is definitely a new thing, and it is alive. 7-0 Bologna State. Iowa State, though, back on the field. Again, looking for that seam ball. It was there. He just missed the throw on that one. 2nd and 10, he's able to hit the guy in the flats, and I don't know what my guy's doing, but completely missed the angle. And then 1st and 10, they try to go inside run, not there. Nice job, Hunter Haynes, coming up in run support. 2nd and 11, trying to get us on a screen pass, but not meant to be, so 3rd and 9. Play action fake. We did actually have inside leverage on our coverage there, but for whatever reason, we still got beat inside. They ran a lot of these wide formations, so we thought it would be beneficial if we played inside leverage, but didn't seem to help much. 2nd and 2, they're able to get a first down, and then 1st and 10. Looking down the field, not there. Trying to find an open guy. Wait until the last possible second, then finally throws the ball away. Second and 10, we're bringing some pressure off the left side. It is able to just get there in time to get the running back. Third and 9, motion the running back out of the backfield. We got an empty formation. Again, we're going Tampa 2. They try to hit the receiver in the middle, but he's dislodged from the football, so they kick a field goal. 51-yarder, by the way. 7-3 Iowa State. Very gritty first quarter. Our next drive out, Davidson up the middle, fumble. We're able to get back on it, though. 2nd and 5 for Bologna State. Play action fake to Davidson, trying to hit our tight end over the middle, but he drops the ball. And then 3rd and 5. Again, not able to find the receiver in time. We're actually punting the ball back to Iowa State here. And again, they've looked solid on offense so far. A gain of 3 here on first down. Somehow, some way, these quarterbacks who have no running ability seem to keep eating us alive. 3rd and 2, they throw a swing pass, and he's not able to get there. So on 4th and inches, they're going to gamble and go for it. And again, the quarterback, who has no speed at all, is outrunning our defense. I don't know how we got outflanked here. We had the numbers we needed. Made no sense at all. So 1st and 10 for Iowa State. They go with an RPO, flat route to the tight end. He's able to get 9. 2nd and inches, they throw an RPO, and then 1st and goal. We're trying to bracket coverage. Smart play design in the red zone, but you need the players to execute. We really should be bracketing the slot receiver. I bust the coverage here. This is not a good read by me at all. Touchdown Iowa State, 10-7 Iowa State? What's going on here? Davidson tries to run on first down. He's able to get 4 on 2nd and 6. Able to get another chunk, and then 3rd and 3, trying to get the first down. Defensive end completely blows up the play. We are off the field again. This Bologna State home crowd is in disbelief of what they're seeing. So Iowa State on first down, not able to get much. 2nd and 10, they try to throw a screen pass, deflected and intercepted by our defensive lineman. What a play there to get us the ball back. We're going stretch again, but this defensive line was just cutting us up. This was just one of those games where it felt like Iowa State was in their bag. Like every defensive and offensive call was just perfect. 1st and 10 for us. We're trying to get down the field. They had it covered really well. I didn't like any of the options, even looking at it back on film. And then 2nd and 19, same thing. Like they just covered everything perfectly. So now we're 3rd and 19. We're clearly not going to get a first down here. Trying to hit the over route here to get us in field goal range, which we do. And Nick Estandi is able to drill the kick. So it's 10-10 at least. But man, they are making us fight for every inch here. 1st and 10, they throw another RPO. 2nd down, they go to another RPO. This was just their game. Turbo, RPO, trying to keep us on our toes. 3rd and 3, we went inside leverage. Didn't matter. They're able to get another first down. This team played us really tough. 1st and 10, they go inside zone. They're not able to get much, but it was just methodical, efficient. They throw a swing screen out here. On 2nd and 7, he's not able to get much. But then 3rd and 6, they get inside leverage again. They get the seam ball again. No matter how many times we covered it and protected it, it didn't matter. 1st and 10, they go inside zone. He's able to get a nice chunk to get it down to a 2nd and 2. From there, they run it again. He's able to get it, but then he bounces back and he loses it. So on 3rd and 1, what do? They run with a quarterback who's not capable of running, and the guy gets 15 yards. So 1st and 10, they run inside zone again, and we get a good stop. It's 2nd and 10. They go with a screen pass. Like, this is rinse and repeat, right? It's 3rd and 13. We can get off the field here, right? Of course. Of course. Able to get the stop. We did notice that their kicker has an 89 kick power. He's a 79 overall, but that's not going to stop him from drilling a nearly 60-yard kick. Heisman difficulty for you. So 1:44 left in the second quarter. It is 13-10 Iowa State, and we are struggling. We try a drop-off pass to Bo Jackson to get us going. We make the motion look the same on this play, but it's a different play, so we go to Harris. Then on 2nd and 2, we don't motion. We just go quick count, and we go with a smash concept. 1st and 10, we run a smash concept again. We're able to get down the field with James. 1st and 10, 59 seconds to go. We go bunch concept. We run the whip. We're able to take a timeout. 2nd and 4, we're looking at mesh over the middle of the field. Should have this coming across. We've got him there, and somehow, some way, we throw another interception. What is going on in this game? Iowa State is dancing on us. 13-10, they got a chance to take another gain. He throws it right past my guy's ear hole. For some reason, we just turned around and didn't try to make an interception. And then on 1st and 10, he goes down the field. Luckily, we're able to dislodge the football there. 2nd and 10 with 40 seconds left. They dump it off with a screen pass. We're able to make the stop, but Iowa State's taking another timeout. 3rd and 6, they motion the back out of the backfield. What is he looking for over the middle? It's not there. Comes back across. You better believe he's open and makes a nice contested catch for a 1st down. 28 seconds left, 1st and 10. Quarterback looking, not really finding anybody, so he throws it away. 2nd and 10 with 24 seconds remaining. He tries underneath first. He tries to go to the curl. He misses the throw. 3rd and 10. Looking over the middle, not there. Looking for his outlet. Tries to hit him down the field. We're able to get the stop and force it to the half. 13-10, Iowa State. Definitely not what Bologna State and Coach Rigatoni had in mind, and we've got no momentum here. So Bologna State coming out, we're going back to the running game, and we felt that if we got the fullback involved, that would give us a little bit of a blocking angle. And Matt Maribel comes in for the first time this game on 3rd down to get us a 1st down. Back to Davidson. He's able to get a chunk of 10. This home crowd is on the edge of their seat here, like, are we going to get something going or not? Davidson breaks a nice gain there. We go to Teague, Hulk formation. He's always able to get us a spark. He gets a huge chunk on the ground, so we're in the red zone. And then again, we go play action. We ran that power earlier. We tried to get him to suck up on this one, and we get a nice chunk. And then we go to the Hulk formation. Teague, able to get Bologna State the lead, so it's 17-13. This has been a dogfight. We are showing that we are truly a 74 overall team. Sometimes we play much above our weight class. But then on 2nd and 8, he throws the seam ball, which we just were unable to cover no matter what we did. And 3rd and 1, they try the jet sweep. Amazing defense there to hold them. So Iowa State goes for it on 4th and 2 in their own zone. Bologna State makes the stop. This is the biggest play of the game, in my opinion, up to this point. We try to run power. Can we capitalize on this opportunity? Yes, Davidson.
Red zone. It's Davidson. Got some room headed to the goal line. And it's in there for a touchdown.
It's the Spider salute, and it's 24-13. So Iowa State now trying to rally and get a drive going. They were playing so well in this game. They had everything they wanted, but they just blew up here in the 2nd half. 3rd and 10, trying to hit the sideline shot, not there. So Iowa State's back off the field again. Bologna State going back to that fullback. We want power. We want inside running game. Go to the play action fake here. Tries to throw it up, and he nearly throws a pick 6. But the defensive lineman luckily dropped the ball. And then on 3rd and 12, Stanzi jumps for no reason. So we're not able to get there. So it's 4th and 1. We try to get the edge, and it's Teague able to pick it up and keep the drive alive. 1st and 10, we go back to the fullback running game. He's able to get a small chunk. 2nd and 6, try the RPO. We swing it out to Spivey. He's able to get us half of it down to 3rd and 2, and then Matt Maribel comes into the game, and he's not able to get it, so it's 4th and 1. Coach Rigatoni makes the conservative decision to say, let's just take the points, get a 14-point lead. Will that come back to haunt them? Iowa State on their first drive, they try to run it, not there. 2nd and 10, they go with a screen pass. It was like rinse and repeat. Every drive was exactly the same. And then on 3rd and 8, guess what they did? They threw a seam pass and they caught it. We couldn't defend it. So now it's 1st and 10 again. And they do some kind of an RPO or a short play. We were right there, but we drop an interception right back. So now it's 2nd and 10. What's he going to do? He's looking over the middle. It's not there. He throws the flat route. So we get it down to 3rd and 5. Looking for his outlet. Offensive line was unbelievable. Throws it down the field. Not able to make the catch, so Bologna State back on the field, and we go inside power, and it's Davidson. He's got the running lane. 4th quarter, 14-point lead. He finally gets over 100 yards, and then we relieve him with Bo Jackson, and he's loose, running down the field. The Cyclone defense running out of gas. Bo Jackson back in the game. Power, he's dodging, he's weaving. Give me that Spider salute. It's 34-13 now. RPO on 1st down. Cyclones trying to put a drive together. They played so well today, but somehow they found themselves down 21 points. They go inside zone on 1st and 10. They're not able to get anything. 2nd and 10. What's it going to be? Play action fake. He throws it underneath. Receiver's only able to get a small chunk. It's 3rd and 4. They go tight formation. Throws it over the middle. He's not able to make the catch, so 4th and 4. They go for it. We went inside leverage here, and I'm telling you, I don't understand what I can do to take this play away. You can see how poorly the corner played this. They ran a wide formation, so we said just defend everything on the inside. It doesn't matter. So they run the inside play here on 1st down, and he's able to get a huge chunk of yards. Is Iowa State gonna claw their way back into this game? Let's see. 1st and 10, 7 minutes left. They go motion here. They go inside run again, and he's able to get a good chunk of yards. So they're driving right down the field again. Another inside zone. Not a huge chunk on this one to get it down to 2nd and 9. They go with the RPO. He does give it on this one, but he's able to get another nice gain. 3rd and 2. Looking over the middle. I don't know what the quarterback saw here to make that throw, but that was an unbelievable throw with a ridiculous amount of traffic. And then they go inside zone, so Iowa State able to score again. Can Bologna State put him away with a long drive? Why not just put him away with a long run? Bologna State now 41-20. They have completely exploded in the second half for 31 points. Iowa State now trying to get a rally going, but they get a hold, so it's 1st and 20. He throws underneath. He's able to get a little bit of it back. 2nd and 16. They got to make a play here. He goes underneath mesh. He's able to make the catch or get it down to a 3rd and 7. Tight formation, 4.5 minutes to go. Quarterback looking, throws over the middle. Of course, he makes a contested catch for a 1st down. Why wouldn't he? Does it every time. 1st and 10, he tries to air one out down the sideline. He's not able to make the catch after the ricochet. 2nd and 10, he's looking for the RPO. Running back breaks a tackle. He's able to get the sideline. Really thought Iowa State did a great job here, and there's nothing like the height of realism on this play as you see this linebacker twitching and fighting to get into a block. You love to see the realism of this game. So then we get a 1st and 10 for Iowa State. And then this throw over the middle. I have no idea what this quarterback is looking at. He threw it right at me, and somehow I didn't make the play. And then on 1st and 10, he throws it down the field. We're able to swat it. 2nd and 10, it was an RPO. It was like Groundhog Day. The same playbook, the same bread and butter, 3rd and inches. He's able to get a 1st down. 1st and 10, RPO. Throws the curl to get a couple yards. 2nd and 7. Just over 3 minutes left. Can Iowa State make a rally? Looking for the corner route. He's there. He's able to make the catch. Unbelievable play. So Iowa State scores again. They try an onside kick, and they're not able to get it. So Bo Jackson comes back on the field, and he continues to gash him in the running game. The fullback really was the defining factor of this game as Teague comes in and barrels down to the inch line. 1st and goal, we're able to kill a little bit more clock. 2nd and goal, looking to punch it in, and it's Teague, the all-time touchdown getter in Bologna State history. Give me that Spider salute, because we got 48-27 now. As well as Iowa State has played in this game, they just couldn't get a stop when they needed it against Bologna State's offense in the second half. 2nd and 9 for Iowa State, trying to see if they can get something going. We finally get a sack, the 1st sack of the game on our defensive side. Their offensive line was just unbelievable. And then looking on 3rd and 15, he held his blocks forever, and somehow, some way, this guy gets open again, and he's able to make a contested catch. Chucks it deep on 4th and 2, but not able to make the play. 1st and 10 for Bologna State, trying to ice this game. We run inside again with Teague. He's just barreling through defenders, knocking guys out of his path. And we realized that Iowa State was not taking their timeouts, so we're happy to just kneel on the ball and take the victory. Bologna State, very scary first half. 13-10, Iowa State had the lead. But Bologna State and the power and the explosiveness behind Gideon Davidson, Bo Jackson, using the fullback. The defense made a couple of plays in the second half, but hats off to Iowa State for playing, honestly, a fantastic game here. It was a much better game than the score suggested. And Taylor Harris looks like an absolute psychopath in these videos. I totally understand why people are afraid to tackle this guy. But Iowa State put up a heck of a fight here. This game could have very much unraveled quickly. You can see Bullock didn't throw a touchdown. That was for the first time in a long time. Davidson, though, really kind of exploded in the second half of this game and put the game on his back. That is why he is a Heisman contender, folks. But the passing game for Iowa State, the RPO game was really hard to deal with. They were able to get decent yardage on the ground when they needed to. Made really good contested catches all game. This Bologna State defense has a lot to work on. If you wanted an update on Bologna Tech, they won 73-0 against Wyoming. And we get our first recruit of the season, Tony Wicks, right tackle, 4-star from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Thank you for watching. We will see you next Tuesday on Bologna State Day, especially now that football is over. But you all are the best fans in the world. Until next time, I'm out. See ya.